What's up, guys? It's Lefty here, and I'm back with the third installment of the educational series on different baseball metrics you can use to evaluate players' performances. I purposely started this series off with pitching metrics because, for the most part, sports bettors, when we look at games, we first look at two starting pitchers. So the goal of this series is to kind of get you guys familiar with the more advanced stats. Times have changed, and what was once used to analyze pitcher performances, they're now kind of vague and misleading. There's been major improvements on how we can measure players' performances, and as a result, we can also use these advanced stats, or what they call sabermetrics as they're referred to get a better idea of future performances, and that's exactly what we want to do here. Use these stats to predict future outcomes, or figure out what's more likely or less likely to take place in games on both the player level and team level, with the hopes of cashing more bets. Now, in this video, we're sticking with pitching. In the first two videos, we discussed velocity, FIP, and xFIP. You can find both those videos in the description. I'll make sure to link them. In this video, we're going to take a look at what a lot of people consider the newer, more improved version of FIP and xFIP, and it's called SIERA. It stands for Skill Interactive ERA, or Earned Run Average, SIERA. Like both FIP and xFIP, which both consider a bunch of different factors that are only in the pitcher's control and eliminates all factors outside of the pitcher's control, what makes SIERA so unique and such a telling stat is that it factors in the batted ball type, as in what type of ball is put in play, like either ground ball, fly ball, line drives, or pop-ups. So what's interesting is you could have a pitcher who has a high xFIP simply because he's not a strikeout guy, like he doesn't have strikeout type pitches, but he could have a low SIERA average if he gets the batters he faces to weakly ground out or pop out. If we take a look at guys like on the screen here, Rondon, solid pitcher, he's got above a 400 xFIP, but his SIERA's lower. So, what that tells you there is the batters he faces, they don't get like solid contact off him, and what this will translate usually is to a low home run per 9 rate. Garrett Cole's another one of these type of guys. His xFIP is a little higher than his SIERA numbers, and again, people don't really get contact off of these type of guys, which is obviously a good thing. They're two good, solid pitchers. A strikeout and a ground out, they're both still outs, and SIERA does weigh strikeouts more because, after all, striking out batters means there's no chance the batter will reach base. Plus good strikeout pitchers like these guys usually don't allow hitters to make solid contact, so SIERA calculates all this into one number. It's pretty amazing. The formula is like insane. I don't even know, I wouldn't know how to calculate it on my own, but I mean, take a look at this. This is SIERA's formula right here. It's basically strikeouts, plate appearances, walks, ground balls, fly balls, and all different constants that it uses to basically weigh it. We're not going to get too much into the formula because there's just so many sites that do it for you. Why even bother trying to, figure that out yourself? But the point is, these metrics are just so cool. Like, they're on the same scale as ERA too. So if you already have like a good understanding of what a good ERA is and what that translates, then analyzing SIERA and xFIP should be no problem. Like, a pitcher with a 400 ERA or a 4.00 ERA is roughly what a league average pitcher would be, and the same goes for SIERA with pitchers. A sub 300 ERA considered really good in baseball. Well, same goes for SIERA. All these stats are just more accurate, predictive tools we can use to make more informed opinions about baseball games. Now, I hope this 3-part series on what are my favorite pitching metrics that I like to refer to when measuring pitchers' abilities and value was I'll either weigh them for matchup or what pitchers will have value going forward. I hope you found this both helpful and interesting. I'm going to link in the description a few of the sites that list these different advanced metrics, and hope the next time you're looking to evaluate pitchers, you can kind of consider using velocity and base on balls, which was the first video, or FIP and xFIP, which was the next video, and then even SIERA. And there's a couple more too. These are just 3 that I think are important and I like to use. But that's going to conclude this video and the series on pitching. Next up, we're going to go and look at advanced metrics for hitting. We have a lot of cool options with hitting, so be on the lookout for that. Maybe even hit the notifications bell there so you can be alerted on both my daily play videos and my educational series on advanced metrics, which I'm going to continue. Now, until next time, you can find me in the Betting Network Discord community, where it is free to join. No hidden fees, no upgraded packages or anything. If you have any questions or just want to shoot the shit, you can find me in the community. The link will be in the description. I hope to see some of you guys there. Good luck with all your bets, and as always, may all the umps calls go your way.